let's talk about polygamy, okay? Because previously, behind the scenes, check out the behind the scenes, patreon.com/Traveltriberaw, link in the description. Let me tell y'all real quick, man. We were talking about some freaky stuff these ladies had, done with maybe two dudes or whatever. And that started making me think, right? Polygamy, right? Because I believe in real polygamy, man, two women, legacy building, all the normal stuff and natural, all that. Some of these chicks, they've said certain things that I find quite interesting, and I think maybe it would be enlightening for you guys to maybe hear a little bit of what they have to say. Right, ladies? Yeah. Let's go ahead and hear. So you said that something pertaining to two guys or something like that, maybe you can give us like just a little quick rundown of...
Wait, what, me?
Yeah, you said something about like two dudes or something. You give us a little quick rundown, just a little quick, a little something. Just a little quick.
I don't think that's
oh, yeah. Oh, y'all want to, so they want to. Oh, that was you that said that? Yeah. Oh, okay. Can you give us a quick rundown of the two dudes that you said that you had an interesting relations with?
I mean, okay, at the time, there were like two of my, not closest friends, but we were quite close. We did a lot together. Ooh. And yeah, we felt so comfortable to a point where, the three of us indulged in, a good time together. Mm. And it was consistent. I wouldn't say we had a relationship, but I guess the point of view of like other people would...
Can you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess the point of view of other people, they would think that we were dating at the time.
Mm. Okay, so let me ask you this, right? Mm-hmm. So you said behind the scenes, you said that, okay, there was two guys and they were messing with you and they knew about each other, right?
Yes, I mean, whenever we had our relations, it would be with each other.
Right, and would they do things with each other?
No.
No, okay.
Absolutely not.
Cool. So they basically just ran a train, right?
Yeah, and I was the dominant one.
How are you dominant in a... Well, because we're not trying to give too much detail, but let me just understand something, right? So a train, what I'm saying, is, it goes into this hole, right? Into the tunnel, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure something out. Let's try to make it like clean and clear for, social media. How are you dominant? Because usually it's, if there's two dudes, right, it's, right, like there's something right here and then there's one thing right here. We're not even talking about intercourse, y'all. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Lego blocks, okay? Lego pieces, toys and stuff like that. You have a toy right here. It can get inserted only this way typically, but sometimes it can also get inserted this way. So I don't get how the toy would be the dominant one if these two are the ones dominating in towards the toy that's right there in the middle. Cool. So
no.
Yes.
Okay, well, let me just make this clear before I state it. They do not like doing things to each other, but there are certain pleasures that they enjoy that are not exactly with the one toy that they possess on their body. Wow. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So, I had to pleasure them in other ways besides the traditional manner. Mm.
Okay. Well, anyways, so let me understand this, right? So with the topic of polygamy, I might even have to cut that part out right there. But anyways, with the topic of polygamy, now I find it interesting, right? Because you guys both said two dudes, one woman. I'm saying? It seems like that's like kind of normal for you guys. Now, what about real polygamy? How many of you guys are for polygamy, which is one man with two wives? How many are you for that? Raise your hand.
I'm for it.
For it? Okay, and how many are against? Raise your hand. Okay, so we have 2 versus 2. So real quick, I just want to ask you ladies, let's have a dialogue on why polygamy can be healthy versus why you ladies are saying, no, polygamy is not the right way. I'm against it, okay? So let's start with the against, and then we'll hear the opposition.
I'm against it because I'm a lover girl and I want my men to myself. Why do I have to share with someone? No.
But I'm going to cheat either way. Men do cheat. Men cheat all the time. Yeah.
Okay,
But would you rather be in the dark or would you know?
Well, hold on. Let's hear your whole statement real quick. So why exactly is it so bad to, have one man with 2 women? Because you're cool with the 2 men and one woman, but with the
I didn't
one
even
man,
think about it like that.
yeah.
Wait, now I have to explain. How do I didn't think about it like that.
Right.
Okay, can you just come back to me instead?
Okay. Well, okay. Let's hear you. Why are you against polygamy?
I'm just like she said, like I'm also a lover girl. I want the attention all to me. I want all of the respect to me. I want to be seen as the one in his life, right? As much as I would know that he would cheat, it's better in that way if I don't know. And that's going to measure how much he respects me if he hides the side chick. You know what I mean? I would definitely forgive him if I find out that he cheats. But as long as I would know that he tried all his hardest to actually hide it and he doesn't put it out there. Whereas if he cheats and puts it out there, I don't mind being single.
Well, why are you okay with the guy that lies to you versus a guy that tells you the truth?
Because men lie all the time.
But
Can't
no,
stop
but in
that.
one of the situations, the guy is telling you the truth. He wants two women. He tells you straight up.
No, that for me is too dramatic. Having to deal with the other women is just way too much drama. I love peace in my life and I want to provide peace to the man. It's going to make it more difficult for me to provide peace in his life if the thought of knowing that there's another woman is just no.
So let me ask y'all this question real quick, because it seems as though we have certain women in this life, right? Like Muslim women, they seem like they're able to do polygamy. Are Islamic Muslim women, are they just like mentally disabled, or like what's going on with them? Because how are they able to have relationships and be in marriages where they have peace and honesty, but you're saying that you can't do it?
I feel like it all depends on how we've been programmed, honestly. My experiences as a child, seeing my parents, seeing the boyfriends that I've had, my experiences as a single woman, etc., my experiences with being a side chick, it has happened, yes. So with all of that, I have my opinion that would be for me, but I would never think that other women who are into it are crazy or mentally disabled. I feel like they have their preference, depending on how they've been programmed.
So, I mean, you're saying that it's not possible, though, for two women to be there and there to be peace, right?
Yeah, not in this time.
So that's what I'm asking. How are the Muslims able to do it? Like, do you think, so you said it has to do with upbringing, right?
Well, the thing is with Muslims, they would have to find another Muslim wife,
Right.
You know?
But how are they, but they're still women, so how are they able to do it peacefully, but you're saying you wouldn't be able to do that and bring peace?
Yeah, because they were born in a family that probably practices that or either teaches that it's okay, you know? So obviously all of their lives, they would think that, okay, this is okay, unless they would experience something that would change their minds, you know, as they get into adulthood.
So do you think maybe Muslim parents are lying to their offspring, telling them that this is the right way to go about it? Or, you know, because a lot of them preach this from birth, you know, and tell them this is how life will be, etc. Are they maybe being taught the wrong thing? Because it seems like from what I've seen, right, these people that are engaging in these religions, they seem to be doing a bit better than everybody else. You know, they still have a decent family dynamic. Nothing's perfect, but they do have a decent family dynamic. It doesn't seem too sickly. You know, it doesn't seem too worldly. You know, they have like morals and ways that they go about their life that keeps them, you know, pretty good. You know, so I'm just curious, like, what exactly is it, you know?
Yeah, I think it's really just having like parents or a family that's stuck in a time, if you get what I mean. Like parents believe that even in what they practiced in their lifetime when they were still at a certain age, it's believable for them to still live that in this world that we're living now. So it's just messed up that everything has evolved to what it is now. There are more things that are acceptable now that weren't considered as being acceptable at the time. So yeah, that's a huge factor.
So if we were in a less sick society, would you be able to do polygamy?
Most probably yes, because at the time, you know, the women were probably like more submissive, more respectable, more less dramatic. And there was more sisterhood at the time. So I'm big on that sisterhood. Whereas in this lifetime, for me, I don't really trust women almost as much as I don't trust men.
Damn. Does everybody give one of these to that? Is that one of these for everybody? Really? All right. Ladies. Think that. I like when a shorty be real with it. A woman should just cheat on like the low key.
Look, yeah, as long as you're not gonna get caught.
360 real quick. No. Real men take care of their kids.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Are you taking care of yours?
I don't have any kids. I'm smart.